All right, here we go. Me and Mama are fixing to hop in the kayak. It's 4:28 right now in the evening. We're gonna run about 3/4 of a mile down to where I've been catching some fish. I camped out down there last night with my buddy Jonathan and his boy Walter. And we ended up catching, I don't know, probably 70 fish, I guess. We cleaned about 55 and sent the fish home with them. And so me and Mama are taking the cane pole down and gonna run down here for just an hour or two this evening and see how many fish we can catch on nothing but a cane pole. So we'll try to get it on video and post a video of this on YouTube here in the next day or two. Here we go.
We don't need you to have a lead. We need that paddle to actually paddle. Okay, there's no other way to paddle. Okay, where's that pin? Can you put it down in the hole?
How do you do that?
Do what?
It's hard.
Well, yeah, it's exercise. That's how I keep this chiseled body of masculinity without having a gym membership. Yeah, I think I might come up there and help you get out, and then we'll just sit here and fish. Cane poling it, baby. What time is it?
I don't know.
Don't know. My phone's in the boat. We like to give ourselves 30 minutes and see how many fish we can catch in 30 minutes.
5:04.
So it's 5:34.
5:04.
Yeah, so at 5:35, it's going to take me a minute to get started. We'll see how many fish we have landed on the old cane pole. Telescopic cane pole. All right, here we go. Step out here and grab another time. couple of basic little marabou jigs. Changing colors up, we'll see if that helps.
All right, well the bite had slowed substantially from the days prior, but just in the few fish that I caught since we had been there, I could tell that they were still pretty aggressive. So you're seeing that I'm moving back and forth from pool to pool pretty quickly. My thought process was if there was a fish in that water, as aggressive as they were feeding, they would be picking me up pretty quickly. And if they weren't picking me up, I was moving to another pool trying to find another fish.
Don't back away. So a lot of times when you find fish taking it like that, where it's way deep down in their mouth, taking a moving bait like that, it's not necessarily that they're not feeding hard, it's just there might not be a lot of fish in here right now. Because when they take it deep like that, that means they're really exploding on it, and he did just that. So anyway, little tidbit of insight. Looks like a cormorant. Tried to take a bite out of him too. The big bird took a bite out of him right there. Well, it's 5:35, so that's 30 minutes. I only caught 5 fish. Not the greatest by any stretch of the imagination, but I am just using a cane pole. Some advantages, some disadvantages. Advantages are it's easier for me to make my bait go in different directions. So sometimes the fish are keying on bait moving in certain directions, and so I can drag it through the current this way, drag it through the current that way because I got a long rod. If you're just reeling, you're kind of limited to just casting out, bringing it towards you wherever you cast. But there is some advantage being able to just run in figure eights with it if you want to. Otherwise, you really can't cast, so you're limited. I don't know, I think I've got about a 7-foot leader on a 12-foot, 10-foot rod. This is a 12-foot rod. And so I'm able to reach out, you know, almost 20 feet. But that's all I can reach. So anyway, limited a little bit, but nonetheless, we wanted to see how many fish we could catch in 30 minutes. We caught 5 sand bass, also known as white bass. We've got a freezer full, so we weren't coming to catch them to eat them tonight. We were just coming for the fun of it. So me and Mama could get out, spend a little time together on, what is this, the last day of my 49th year. I'll be 50 tomorrow, so Mama, for a birthday present, come out and hung out with me for a little bit. So nonetheless, 5 fish, 30 minutes. Won't be kicking me off the island anytime soon because I could feed you with 5 fish. So me and Mom have been walking back and forth through here quite a bit, just running back and forth from pool to pool and trying to point out to her to watch your step. You've got these beaver done sticks. Beavers have chewed these trees off. These little foot-long sticks. That thing is solid. And it's almost sharp as like you'd sharpen it on the concrete or something. The beavers chew it off at an angle. So kind of stuff like that, you trip and fall down coming through here, could be a bad deal. And I never really thought much about that kind of stuff. And I was elk hunting in Colorado a couple of years ago and went down and took a stick in the leg and it went in pretty deep. And so you think about falling down on something like that, man, that's enough to go through a person. So anyway, we're just walking through here and I just keep pointing it out to Mama, so I thought I'd show you guys what the beavers are doing down here. I actually seen one a little bit ago. We were going down the river. He was coming upstream, me and my buddy in my kayak, and I was in my kayak, my buddy and his son was in my canoe. And I said, hey man, there's a beaver coming. So we just stopped paddling and got real still, and the current was carrying us towards the beaver. We probably got 20 yards from it before he realized we were there. Slapped the water with his tail, told all the other beavers to get out of Dodge. But anyway, this is what they do. Count for a 30-minute challenge, but fun nonetheless. Number 6. Little birds are waiting on a shad. This is the Clear Fork running into the Brazos, which we are in. So that's the Clear Fork of the Brazos running into the Brazos. And Brazos means arms of God. So me and Mama here in the arms of God this evening. Camped right over there on that sandy beach last night. We did a little bit of catfishing last night, not much, but I did tie a limb line onto this tree right here and caught about a 6 or 7 pound blue cat this morning. Took the limb line up. I don't like to leave hooks in the water. Anyway, we've got I think it's a 1.62 mile trip downriver to our rendezvous point where River's going to pick us up at the South Bend Bridge.